what's up? Here we go. So as you guys may have experienced with your Mustang, it seems like the paint on them were put on fairly light, so fairly thin. So I've had some issues with chipping in the hood of my car, and I was looking around kind of finding the best option for fixing it without going to an auto body shop to get it repaired. So I came across this Dr. Color chip, picked it up off of Amazon. Have had really good reviews, read good reviews on it. So wanted to kind of figure out if it's going to be a good product, if it's not going to be a good product, and figured, why not film it, put it out to you guys, and maybe if it works well, it's going to help you guys fix any chips you may have in your car. So without further ado, let's go ahead. Let's go to the hood. I'll show you the chips, kind of what I'm talking about, and then we'll go ahead, try the product, go through the steps, and see if it actually works well. All right, guys, let's go. All right, now for an example of the chips that I'm talking about in a portion of the hood that we're going to test this on, is going to be right here. Obviously you can tell there's 3 chips out of the paint. The hood seems to have been most of the issue. I don't really have any problem with any chips in the front bumper at all. It really is just the hood that has been getting any amount of chip damage on the front of the car. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to start applying the product, see how well it works, kind of go through the process, and see the end result. Hopefully it looks like a factory finish, but just, I guess part of it's how well you apply it yourself, and how the end kind of result looks. So let's go ahead, let's start with the process and see if this works. Alright, now the first step is to dab on the color. Here is the color from the Dr. Chips box. Again, same color code right on the top there. So first step, make sure you shake this thing up. And then we're going to remove the top of it. We're going to take the little brush that comes in the kit here. This brush, dab it in to the mix, and then you dab it next to the chips, not in them. So next to, as you're going through. Okay. That is the first part of the process. Now immediately take the side of your thumb, press it to the paint, and then go in the direction of the chips. You're going to go over the top of them, kind of take the paint back through it. Make sure you're keeping it flat as you go through. This one looks like it's not really filling in as well, so try it again here. Okay, so now we have the paint over the chips. And you're going to let this set for about 3 minutes is all. So we're going to let it set, we're going to come back, and the next step is going to be the rest of the paint removal. So you have Seal Act right here. This is going to be the removal of the excess paint around the chips. So we're going to go ahead, let this thing dry, come back, and we'll see how well this works at taking the paint off of the hood where it should. Alright, so it has dried, like I said, only about 3 minutes, and it's dry to the touch. So here's our spot. Now what we do is we take the Seal Act here, and we take the white cloth that comes with the package, you're going to open it up, apply a little of it to the little cloth here, and then very lightly you're going to rub over the top of it. Let the chemicals kind of do their own work. No need to scrub hard, because then you're going to get back into the chip and pull the paint out of the chip there. But as you kind of go over it, you can see, I don't know how well it's coming out in the video here, but it does pull up. So it's already got some black here, and you just kind of keep going over it. It's going to continue to pull the paint up, and then just leave it in the chip marks. So we're going to complete this process. Hopefully, after all done, it turns out pretty well. I guess we'll find out here. All right, excuse the quality difference here. I had to switch over to the cell phone because the damn camera died. But end result, so we removed all of the paint, and here's how it looks really close up. But you can definitely still see that there are chip marks there, right? You can see that. But we're also zoomed way in, so let's pull out a little bit. Get the tree out of there so we can see, and it kind of just disappears into the car. So yeah, it works actually pretty well. If you know the chips are there, then you're still gonna know they're there. But the quality itself actually turned out to be pretty good. Maybe go back into the tree so you can see them. So here we are again. I can get the phone to focus. There we go. So pull out, bring it in. So if you know they're there, you'll still see them. But overall, am I going to see any white chips just standing at a normal distance back from the car? Not at all. Covers them right up. Looks pretty good. Definitely not back to factory, but the chip, I think the kit was only maybe 60-ish bucks, so not too bad. Still have quite a bit left of the stuff, so everything looks good. All right, and there we have it, guys. So pretty easy, standard process for putting the paint on. Super quick to let it dry, and then the process of simply just rubbing over the top of it until the paint comes off, which maybe took me a total of 3 to 4 minutes in and of itself. So super quick, pretty good result. Still not perfect, but it is a touch-up paint. So, you know, really, what do you expect from the product? So let me know what you guys think. I would go with, I recommend it. Again, it's not fantastic, but it is definitely going to get the job done. So with that, thank you guys very much for watching. There's going to be more to come, kind of what we're going to do next. I've been thinking, kind of going back and forth between, do I want to keep the car, continue to do more to it? Appearance wise, I mean, it's pretty much how I want it to look. So now the question really is, do I get the 18, trade this one in, or do I keep it? So let me know what you guys think. If you've watched the video all the way to the end, leave the comment below. Do you like the 18? Do you like the 15 to 17s better? There's some very specific things that I like better with the 18s, and maybe I'll make a video going over kind of what that is, what I like, what I don't like. I'm sure you guys know what is questionable, but all right, guys, thank you very much for watching. Peace.